The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. As oil prices climb today for the 11th straight week, lawmakers are considering the suspension of fuel excise taxes to help bring down prices. But Marikina representative and economist Stella Quimbo warned against this move. Quimbo says she's hesitant about the plan, citing its potential effects on the government's revenue and the country's overall economic growth. House Committee on Energy Vice Chairperson Dan Fernandez estimates that the government could lose up to 13.5 billion pesos in revenue due to this move. For Quimbo, the government should first consider alternatives like fuel subsidies.
Pag magsususpend po tayo ng taxes, ibig sabihin yan, there are foregone revenues. And when we forgo revenues, ibig sabihin yan, mawawalan po tayo ng suporta para sa spending. At tatandaan po natin na medyo bumagal ang GDP growth natin ng second quarter ng taon nito. At sa ngayon naman po, sa tingin ko, marami pa namang existing unutilized funds to support our consumers. Marami pa tayo natitirang pondo for fuel subsidies.
Fernandez, for his part, told the big story that a delicate balancing act is needed, considering both the impact of the possible fuel tax suspension on the economy and the efficiency of distributing fuel subsidies. He said he called for a meeting with oil executives to further discuss possible solutions. Fernandez said he wants to sit down with owners of oil firms, as he and Speaker Romualdez are also eyeing amendments to the oil deregulation law for the unbundling of fuel pricing. This means the lawmakers want companies to open their books so they can assess their profits and purchases and find out how else the fuel price issue can be addressed.
Ating mga Meralco bills, di ba? Makikita natin, unbundle na yun eh. Nakita mo na kung ano saan pumupunta yung bawat peso that you are paying per kilowatt. The same thing dapat sa oil. We need to find out every single cent that we are paying for oil must be unbundled. We have to see saan pumupunta yon. That's the reason why kanina sinasabi ni Speaker na dapat makikooperate kayo ngayon. Because in cooperating right now, we can see the truthfulness of your intention to help our countrymen. This is your time and this is your moment to be a hero of this country, to be a part of the solution.
As mentioned, another round of increase in prices of petroleum products takes effect today. Prices of diesel climbed by as much as 2 pesos and 50 centavos per liter. Gasoline and kerosene products are seeing a 2 peso per liter increase. The President orders the National Food Authority to raise its buying price for unmilled rice or palay as the harvest season begins. In compliance with the President's orders, the NFA will now buy dry palay at 19 to 23 pesos per kilogram. Wet palay, on the other hand, is now priced up to 19 pesos a kilo. The President says the NFA purchasing local harvest would ensure that farmers would have enough profit amid the implementation of the price cap on rice products.
Yun ang aming ginagawa nang masiguro na makapagbigay naman tayo ng magandang hanap buhay sa ating mga magsasaka. Bukod pa ron, nandyan na yung price cap. So, para maikalma natin itong nangyayari sa rice prices.
One group refutes the Trade Department's announcement that some rice retailers in Tacloban City have received cash aid from the government. The Grains Retailers Federation of the Philippines, or GRECON, says the Trade Department said in a radio interview that 4 retailers in Tacloban have received the aid. GRECON President Frederick D. says should government start distributing aid in Tacloban, they would have to begin at the city public market. D says he had asked among members of the group and around the market, but no one has received the promised cash aid as of yet. D says that while there are trade officials making rounds at the market, they were mostly there to conduct price monitoring. The government is distributing 15,000 pesos to compensate for losses incurred due to the price cap on rice products. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. One fishers group warns of further decline in fish catch in the West Philippine Sea. Pamalakaya said reports from fisher folk have indicated a 70% decline.
Authorize the OSG to study. If we win, ang sinasabi ko, because you can also ask for the moon. So, if you win na within bounds, na credible, then you can enforce it.
Should vlogging in the country be regulated? Well, Senator Raffy Tulfo, for one, says it's high time for this move, as he believes this could help fight the proliferation of fake news. In a Senate hearing today, Tulfo, who is also a broadcaster, noted that traditional media platforms like newspapers and TV do not report false information, as they have built credibility. With that, he pointed out that fake news are likely proliferated by independent content creators like vloggers. Tulfo says that though there are responsible vloggers, there should still be a watchdog for this media subsector to ensure responsible reporting. He even suggests the creation of a body that would regulate their content similar to the KBP or the Kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
I don't know if this needs legislation na magkaroon po ng kapisanan ng mga vloggers sa Pilipinas or something to that effect na para magkakaroon ng policing doon to police their ranks na para maging responsable na sila, that they should be recognized by the government.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.